Do you remember Donald Trump's first term as the US president? Do you remember how he won the 2016 election? He had a number of catchphrases, most of them controversial, but undoubtedly popular. And one of the more famous chants was this.
And we are building a wall on the southern border, which is absolutely necessary.
The crowd was chanting, "Build that wall." This was one of Trump's most iconic campaign promises. He said he would build a wall along America's border with Mexico to stop illegal immigrants from coming into the country. Trump also said that Mexico would pay for the wall. That was a bit over-optimistic. By the time Trump left office, a wall had not materialized. 4 years wasn't enough time to seal the US-Mexico border, and illegal migration continues there. Now, I'm bringing this up so that it serves as an example of what usually happens when a country decides to put up a border wall. Despite this precedent, another country is trying something similar, a country that is usually the polar opposite of the United States. I'm talking about Iran. Iran is building its own border wall along its border with Afghanistan. The countries share a long border, more than 900 kilometers long, and it is quite porous. People can cross over with relative ease. Now, Iran wants to stop this by building a wall. A few months ago, Tehran set aside some money for this, about $3.3 billion. And remember, this is Iran. It has been impoverished over the years because of Western sanctions. Despite the dire financial situation, it is going ahead with this border wall. Work has begun. The wall is 4 meters high and 1 meter thick. It is being built in northeastern Iran, in the Razavi or central Khorasan province, to the north and south of a major border town. This region has become a gateway for illegal Afghan immigrants, and Tehran is fed up. It says that it is currently hosting more than 6 million Afghan refugees. Some of them fled the Taliban, others fled natural disasters, and some came looking for better economic opportunities. Well, whatever the reason, millions of Afghans keep pouring into Iran. These refugees might be harmless, but they aren't the only ones who cross over. There are also more sinister border jumpers. You have the drug smugglers. Afghanistan was known for its opium and heroin, and a large part of this is smuggled into Iran across the porous borders. Then there are the terrorists, groups like the Islamic State Khorasan province, the ISKP. It is based in Afghanistan. They've conducted multiple cross-border attacks. Iran wants to put an end to all of this, which is why it is shelling out billions for a border wall. But will it work? Will a border wall put an end to Iran's Afghan problems? Probably not. And here's why I say this. The wall will have to cross varying terrain, hills and valleys and rivers and what have you. Solid concrete alone will not work. Iran will need concrete, metal fences, earthworks, and levees. It won't be easy, and it won't be cheap. The $3.3 billion Iran has set aside may not be enough. Plus, it won't be a one-time expense. Walls need maintenance. They will also need to be patrolled, so it's an endless expense. Then there's the matter of the length. Iran plans to wall off about 1/3 of its border, 1/3. What about the remaining 2/3? Look at it from a refugee's point of view. They're uprooting their lives, leaving home and everything they know. They may travel hundreds of kilometers before even reaching the wall. So after all of that, why would a partial wall deter them? Iran can't stop at 300 kilometers. If the wall is to work, it needs to be complete. And even then, it may not be enough. Because look at the other examples. There's a wall between Turkey and Syria. Migrants still keep getting through. There's a wall between North and South Korea, but you still have North Korean defectors. There was the Berlin Wall after the Second World War, but people still got across, and finally it was torn down. And it just shows that walls may be an outdated concept now. Perhaps Iran is better off just increasing border patrols.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making First Post 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.